Good evening, good morning, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is KewlImp, Justin, and a whole other host of names that I'm not going to say today. We're going to discuss one of the older theories that have been around, and it's been around for a couple of years. It's the one sky, one destiny theory. And this is one of the theories that have been around for quite some time, and I've always wanted to cover it. With the Together trailer and the opening teaser, this has made a resurgent more than ever. Some people are going as far as to say that, this is Kingdom Hearts after Sora has died. And we of course are talking about the sky and the ocean, the scene where you're on this tranquil water-like substance. One sky, one destiny is a phrase Kairi uses and the letter in the bottle that is sent over to the dark shore. This is the kind of philosophical point of view about the universe in general. It is the stance where we are within one universe and we are inherently connected as to the fate of the universe. In a game such as Kingdom Hearts, it's more of a literal thing rather than a philosophy, as we continue to see the instances where it all seems to be connected together. With the series' final world more than likely going to be Kingdom Hearts itself, should the light return, it should bring every world back under one banner and under one world, rather than being a series of different worlds. This would bring it back all under one sky. One world instead, which, of course, would equal the one destiny that it's so often talked about. The idea that Sora should or would die seems really far-fetched to me. There is no symbolism in his death to unite Kingdom Hearts or anything similar. His death for sealing Kingdom Hearts would ultimately be pointless. The realm of Kingdom Hearts being sealed away means that the darkness wins forever until someone can fight back the darkness and recovers the light for whatever reason that they choose to do so. This is a popular theory since the trio's translated names, I believe Riku is Earth, Kairi is Sea, and Sora is Sky, and I know someone's going to correct me down below about that. I understand the symbolism is cool, but it may not go further than that. That trio of names is a very common naming pattern. In fact, I kind of have a series of my models painted with those kind of color schemes. The earth, the sky, and the water. Because I thought it would be an interesting way to paint my models. Some things like that are only surface level. And I don't think they're much deeper than that. I'm inclined to believe that Sora will be the hero in future games. Kind of like Nomura has already confirmed. It's unlikely they will or would kill Sora off going into the climax of the third game, the third numbered game. I think that the One Sky, One Destiny is a fun and it's it's a good idea. But I find Sora or any other characters having to die to be way more than silly. Going into other theories about Riku being finished, developed as a character, which I don't particularly agree with. The point I want to make is that you could say the same about Kairi and One Ocean, One Destiny too. It is possible that we have seen things like this across the world, and more specifically, we can talk about to point out and put a fine point on this. The time where she drops a letter in a bottle at Destiny Islands, and it manages to go into the realm of darkness towards Sora and Riku. Something that could have gone to anywhere in the realms, it happens to find its way there. The thing can be said of Riku, as we don't know how they ended back up on that crossroads at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 before they start chasing after Pluto. It is Pluto, I believe. And they walk to Castle Oblivion. Or at least we assume they do, because we don't see them doing anything else, and the realm seems to be kind of off to itself. The one thing that I want to go ahead and give credit to, because like I said, this is something I've really wanted to do for quite some time, and the theory's like I said, it's a solid theory, but it doesn't hold any water for me, and please don't mind the pun on that. The video that I saw that inspired me to make this was a guy named R Squared, and he's the first person I've heard add in that Sora will die in order to seal Kingdom Hearts. His theory is kind of interesting, and it basically boils down to Kingdom Hearts is not inherently evil, but evil things happen in the name of Kingdom Hearts. So you can see a strong religious allegory along that with the all the symbolism for the Trinity and trios and things like that. It's something that's interesting to see, and I think it's something worth developing further and having a conversation over. I do want to go ahead and say that you should check out his video. And I think he does more generalized content than what I'm focused on at the moment. But please head over to Art Square's page. Give him some love. Give him some views. I know he has more view, a higher subscription than I do. But that's just fine. It doesn't mean that I can't help support other YouTubers out through at least saying, hey, you should go visit him. With that said, this isn't really a shout out for his channel in general. Something I want to add to anytime I shout out someone's channel is that it's essentially me trying to support the community as a whole. It does not mean that I've gone in depth into their history. I don't know who they are as people, things like that. I just want to say, hey, you should check out his stuff, send some views his way. With that said, I want to say good morning, good night, or good day, whatever time of day it is for you, and may joy be to you all. If you're still sticking around, you know what time it is. It's time for me to try and sell my body, or at least my voice. And what we're going to be selling today is, I do have my Patreon. I have my links to, I believe I'm going to have my Streamlabs in it. I got to get the link for that again. And I'd really like for some support to get sent over that way. The goal is to purchase a PS4 Pro. That way I can stream at the highest quality for you guys, and we have the best possible response in general for the channel. I really want you guys to go ahead and see the highest quality when I stream the game and I upload everything I'm going to. Also, reduced load times, I'm guessing, is going to be a big thing, and it's going to be probably in higher quality and higher resolution for it. So I do want to go ahead, and that's the reason I'm doing this part. With that said, assuming I'm able to save up the money and get the earnings for it, anything that you'd like me to go after that, I think the next purchases would probably be a Switch and Smash Brothers Ultimate. And that has to do with, that seems to be a very popular game at the moment, so yeah. I've always liked the games, but I've never had a chance to really indulge myself on them. And with that said, once again, I want to say good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever time of day it is for you, and may joy be to you all.